Pionex, crypto bot trading, extremely low fees, no KYC. They're registered as a money service business in the US with the US Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, and so many other things. We're going to get into the pros and cons of Pionex with their free crypto bot trading. This video is sponsored by Pionex, but I'm still going to give you an unbiased review. We're going to go through the pros and cons of Pionex and how to start trading with some free crypto bots. Now, first off, not financial advice. This is a platform. I just want to show you how to use things. There's no guaranteed profit when using crypto trading bots. It's not easy money. You still have to program it, you have to fine tune it, you have to identify the market trends on your own, and then these crypto trading bots are just tools you can use. Now, here's a bunch of time codes because we're going to get into all of it in this detailed Pionex review on how to use their trading bots, how to sign up. And before you jump to any of those time codes, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button because that just helps me out. Dan. All right, let's get started. The pros and cons of Pionex. The absolute lowest fees out there at 0.05%. For comparison, Binance and KuCoin are at 0.1% if you don't use their platform tokens. If you use their platform tokens, those fees go down to as low as 0.075%, which is still 50% higher than Pionex. And Pionex aggregates their liquidity for all their orders through Huobi and Binance, so you actually have very low rates and you aren't paying a premium on that spread because exchanges with low liquidity, you can't buy that much for that low price and then you pay more in that price spread. No KYC, even if you are a US citizen, you can use Pionex. I know US citizens have a very limited amount of exchanges you can use, and it's very difficult to find a lot of coins that are available for trading without moving over to decentralized exchanges. Now, with Pionex, you can go through KYC. That is an option, even if you are a US citizen. KYC doesn't seem to get you many more features, but that is an option. If you just want to sign up with an email address and a password, you can do that. Pionex has 12 free trading bots, and each one is kind of designed to have a different strategy for the crypto market. So it depends on what you think is going to happen in the crypto market, then you should use that trading bot. And we'll get into a couple of them, not all of them, because there's 12, and this video would be very long. The fees are very transparent with Pionex. They actually tell you what the fees are, the withdrawal fees for each type of coins, and which coins are available for withdrawal. Which brings me to my negative points, which brings me up to the negative points. Not all coins are available for withdrawal. So even though they list hundreds and hundreds of coins, you can probably withdraw a couple dozen. So that is a big drawback, and not all networks are available. So if you want to withdraw or deposit certain coins on certain networks, let's say BEP2, BEP20, Pionex has limited support for that, so you would have to use whatever network they support. And you have to be very careful, you have to read the details, you have to add a memo if necessary whenever withdrawing or depositing coins. Be very careful because you don't want to lose your funds. That's just a warning to anyone new to moving crypto around. There is no support for sending coins to the wrong wallet. And the biggest negative point for me is the interface is not very user-friendly. It takes a while to search around for things. But a positive, a big positive, which I forgot to mention earlier, is their customer service. They have an online chat feature, and I actually got in contact with someone within 3 minutes. No exchange does that. It takes hours, days, weeks, months for certain exchanges to get back to you. I know that happens to a lot of people. That's happened to me. There's a few exchanges I've been waiting for months to get verified, and yeah, you're gonna run into some issues there. But with Pionex, they actually have excellent customer support. Now, with that said, customer support told me to move away from the website and just to use the Pionex app since I was having issues with the website. The website wasn't listing everything I had available in my account for bots and orders, and it was very hard to track down. So I will also recommend using the Pionex app. Now, from the Google Play Store, there are 2 Pionex apps. There is the Pionex app and the Pionex Lite app. So it's a little hard to determine which one is which, so I have both open here. Pionex with this logo, with this color, is the full Pionex app that you want to use. And this one is Pionex Lite. Pionex Lite only allows you to trade with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they also allow you to deposit USD. With the full Pionex app, you can't deposit or withdraw crypto to your bank. So there is no USD transfers. If you want to do some USD transfers, you have to use Pionex Lite. It's a couple extra steps and they go through Circle. This is Circle.com. They support USD transfers to crypto and crypto back to USD. Now, I haven't used Circle before. I'm not endorsing them. I'm not saying they're good or bad. I just haven't used them before because I already have crypto and that's what I've been trading through Pionex. Once again, this video is sponsored by Pionex. They reached out to me several times. I kind of ignored them. I ignore a lot of emails if it's something I don't really want to promote to protect viewers. I don't want people to lose money or get scammed. So I did my research on Pionex and I deemed them safe enough to review, and realistically you would get full value, especially if you are a US citizen who has trouble getting a lot of these coins. Now, a lot of the coins on Pionex are not available for withdrawal, but they're available for trading, and we're gonna get into that as well. I just want you to know that this video is sponsored. I'll keep it unbiased, and if you want to sign up for Pionex, I do have a referral link. That's a Dan bonus. And another disclaimer, none of this is financial advice. These are just crypto tools and I want to show you how to use them. Okay, disclaimer over. Signing up for a Pionex account. I'm at the Pionex.com website and I'm gonna select sign up. Very straightforward. You can sign up with your phone or email. If you use the app, you also have these options. It's gonna default to phone, but you can also select email. Send verification code. If you're signing up with your email, you are going to receive an email and you will get that verification code. So you'll get an email like this, and that's my verification code there. I'll have a referral link in the description. That is my referral link. Dan here with another shirt on because I'm adding this to the video, and that's because Pionex offered an extra 10 USDT as a little sign-up bonus for new users to Pionex, but there are some conditions. So the conditions are new users who use Dan's referral code, but has never created a trading bot before. That's requirement 1. Number 2, you have to create a trading bot with a value of 500 USDT or more. This is for a grid trading bot or a reverse grid trading bot. Number 3, the bot has to be running for at least 48 hours. And number 4, you have to create an account and get that bot trading within 30 days of this video being published. If you're watching this video 30 days after it's been posted, you missed out. Back to other Dan. Now that your Pionex account has been set up, I would recommend binding Google Authenticator. So you need to have the Google Authenticator app, of course, and then you scan this QR code. It's going to generate a 6-digit code, and then you type that in. You continue here and you type that in. We're not going to do that, but if you are going to use Google Authenticator, make sure you copy this page. You take a screenshot, you put it in a zip file, you password that zip file, and then you rename that zip file into a .txt file. You give it a weird name, and then you hide it with your other files. You store it on several drives. There's lots of ways to protect your QR code. This is one of the most important things for accessing your account on a centralized exchange, and you should always be very careful about backing up your information because you need to be able to restore it to access your account. That's just what it is. Be very careful. Same thing goes if you have a seed phrase and you're managing your own wallet. All right, here I am in the Pionex app, and then we go to account information and select fee, and we can see the trading fees and withdrawal fees for Pionex. So these are the trading fees. 0.05% for spot trading. That's if you just want to buy or sell an asset. If you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to sell it. Every time you do that, it's going to be 0.05%, maker and taker. Maker is a limit order, taker is a market order. Then if you are going to be trading on leverage, which is what they're kind of removing at the moment, so I guess for leverage tokens, the fee is double that at 0.1%, which is still very low for the industry average on crypto exchanges. Let's go back, and then these are the withdrawal fees. So this is what I actually really like about Pionex. they tell you what the withdrawal fees are and what the minimum withdrawal is. So even though not all coins are available for withdrawal, you have a good expectation of what you can withdraw and what those fees are. So let's say you did want to withdraw or deposit from the app. We are at the Pionex homepage here, and then we select deposit, and it defaults to USDT, and we could do ERC20, TRC20, or Omni. These are all different addresses. Be comfortable before you try using them. Just because one has a lower fee doesn't necessarily mean your wallet is set up for that. So you have to understand what these do. Scrolling down, let's try something like Binance Coin. Binance operates on BEP2 and BEP20, and it says here, attention, both memo and address are required for BNB. So whenever you do these deposits, you have to add a memo. You have to be very careful, otherwise your deposit could be lost. You'll just be sending it to their blanket exchange address, and then those funds can be lost, and it's hard to determine that, hey, whose funds are these, and then you have to approve it. This happens for all exchanges. Just be very careful with that. How to withdraw coins on Pionex, same thing. Yeah, as I mentioned, ERC, $10 fee, TRC, 1 USDT, and Omni. Oh, Omni super high. I don't even know what Omni is, but I'm not using that. I'm not paying 30 USDT to withdraw on Omni, so that is something I would avoid. Let's see something like BUSD, the Binance-backed US dollar. That is a 10 BUSD fee, and it operates on ERC20. It's not BEP2 or BEP20. BUSD here is an ERC20 token, even though ERC20 and BEP20 addresses all start with 0x. You won't get your coins. Your coins will arrive in your ERC20 wallet. Recording this again because my phone ran out of storage space and the video got corrupted. So let's do this one more time. Pionex. So here is my balance, and I'm going to dig into it so you can see what I have available. And it shows you my wallet, spot, and futures. I think they are going to get rid of futures trading here and just stick to leverage tokens, because that was a feature a month ago and it's no longer a feature. So if we go to spot, we can see my balance and the coins I'm currently holding. You are going to see a difference here. So USDT 796, but tradable 376. That's due to my funds being tied up in some of the trading bots. Now SLP here, 423 available, 0 tradable. That just means it's in a trading bot. That is in my coin rebalancing bot, and that is in my Dan mini ETF for crypto coin gaming. Gaming in the sense of actual video games, not the other one. So to start trading, select trade, and then it defaults to bot. So we have statistic, bot, and manual. If you want to do a regular spot trade, you need to be under manual. And then you select the drop down here, and then you can choose from any of the coins you want. USDT, these are all the coins available for trading on Pionex, but they are not all available for withdrawal. Then these are the leverage tokens, margin, BTC, ETH, BUSD, BNB, and stablecoins. So going back to USDT, let's buy something. I am going to pick this one, Lamb. Okay, Lamb, we will buy 1 Lamb. So this is the order book you see here. The price is 0.01022 for the bid, and the ask price is 0.01023. So there is a very small price spread there, and if we want to buy a coin, we can set the orders to limit order, market order, or grid buy. We are going to do a limit order because you should always do limit orders so you can get the price you want. You never want to overpay for coins. And if I want to set the price, I can set it to the highest bid price, and I will copy that. So I want to buy 1 Lamb. Actually, Lamb is a cent, so let's buy 15 or 3. Yeah, let's buy $7.52 or USDT worth of Lamb. Select buy. And then if we scroll down, we see our limit order there. Now I have no idea what Lamb is. I don't suggest you buy it. This was just random so I can show you that process. So now that we have a limit order, it filled as I was speaking, and now we have Lamb available in our account. If I select sell, you are going to see that we have 736 Lamb available. Now if I want to sell this coin on Pionex, exact same thing. I can sell it for the highest bid price, but if I wanted to change that number, all I have to do is just start selecting things in the order book. Now if you want a more detailed look at the trading, right under the ticker symbol, LAMB/USDT, there are these 3 bars to the right of the price. We select that and now we have the chart. So you can change the time frames up to 15 minutes, 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week, or if you select more, you can have something more precise. Let's do every 1 hour. I actually do like the 1 hour chart. Let's see how it's looking, and it's not looking good. So this is the 1 hour chart, the order book, recent transactions, and the market depth. A lot of people are trying to sell. All right, so I'm gonna get out on LAMB so I can also show you how to sell your coins. And instead of a limit order, we're just gonna do a market order this time. So market order just automatically fills based on the highest bid price. So as a trader, you're probably familiar with limit orders and market orders. Limit orders, you set the price. Market orders, you take whatever liquidity is available, and that starts with the highest bid. So the highest bid at the moment is 0.010216. We are going to sell all of our LAMB for that, and sell. And the order filled immediately since that price was the bid price. And that's how you trade on Pionex. How to use trading bots on Pionex. From the home screen, we select trade. It actually defaults to your bots. And you also have the statistics. You can see how I've been doing. Been doing okay. I actually am a little less than break even for the past month and a half in this downward market. And yeah, that's pretty good that I haven't taken on much losses. And the trading bot has helped with that. Now, there's no guarantee that you'll ever make profit with a trading bot. You have to determine which bot is right, what those parameters are for what you expect to happen in the market. Let's look at my bots. I have a reverse grid bot, I have a grid trading bot, and I have a multi-coin rebalancing bot. So in today's video, we're going to set up a grid trading bot and a reverse grid trading bot. So if you are bullish in the market and the market's moving sideways and slowly upward, a grid trading bot is the ideal situation you want to be in. If we're a little bearish and we're still going up and down, that's when you want to use a reverse grid trading bot. And to better show you how that works, we're just going to start one up. Right now I have ETH USDT reverse grid trading bot. We're going to dig into that. Well, let's look at the details here, and it shows us how we're doing. So we started selling ETH at 1,886 USDT, and the current price is 1,865. So we're up. We're up, that's good. And then below here, these are the buy orders that have been set, and on the right here are the sell orders. So the grid trading bot is trying to pick up more ETH for cheap as the market moves sideways and downwards. I will just keep ending up with more coins as the market goes down. And if the trading bot moves out of the parameters I set, there's going to be no trade. So we can look at the transaction history. I actually set this up recently in the previous video that got corrupted because my phone did not have enough storage space. And we can see the parameter set, and we're just going to make one. So I'm going to stop this bot. And when I stop the bot, it's going to say, do I want to buy back more ETH or do I want to hold on to that USDT I have available? So the wording in the app is a little awkward. Please buy, don't need to. Let's see. Are you sure you want to stop the ETH USDT reverse grid bot and let us buy back ETH with USDT? Yes, I do want you to buy that ETH, and I want to have that ETH available to set up another reverse grid trading bot. So now it has to buy that ETH back with USDT, and it has to cancel the open orders. Now all these bots are free to use, but there is a minimum based on the price spread and amount of grid trades you set up. So if you don't have a lot to start with, you might want to start with smaller ranges and with a smaller amount of grids. A grid is just a buy and sell order around the market price, and the grid profit is based on those buys and sells in that range. It probably sounds a little confusing, so we're just gonna make one and I'll show you that as it happens. If you are going to set up a reverse grid trading bot, you need to have that coin in your account so we can sell it and then rebuy it as the price gets lower. Now let's continue with making that bot. We are looking for ETH USDT. Here's ETH USDT. We are going to select create a bot. And then you can see the trading bots that are available on Pionex here. Grid trading bot, and it even shows you the situation you want to be in, bullish and sideways, rebalancing bot, bullish, BTC Moon, ETH Moon, Infinity Grid, Leverage Grid, Margin Grid, Reverse Grid, that's what we're going for. There's also Leveraged Reverse Grid, Smart Trade, Trailing Sell, Trailing Buy, DCA, TWAP, Stop Limit. I want to set up my reverse grid trading with a lower limit of 1500 and an upper limit of 1950. The current price right now is 1865. And if the markets move downwards, then I want to pick up more ETH for cheap. If the market goes above that, I want to hold on to whatever I have currently available. So we can set the amount of grids. The less grids you have, the bigger impact that has on the amount you have invested. So each trade is going to be much larger. If you set up 150 grids, it's going to split up the amount you have available into a lot of tiny trades. So I don't want to do that many. I'm just going to set up 10, and I'm going to put in my entire investment of 0.01569 ETH. And that shows me that the profit per grid is going to be about 2.5 to 3.2% here. So that is some pretty decent profit when doing grids, and ideally I would like to make that profit. So let's hit create, and that is going to bring us to the parameters confirmation. Right now I have my ETH at 0.15. I have 100% of just ETH. And if I hit OK, it's going to sell off about 40% of that ETH into USDT. So I have some funds available to buy ETH if the price drops. And if the price goes above the market price, it's going to sell off more ETH and hold more USDT. So that's kind of how the bot works. You need a balance of two different coins, and it trades in between the two depending on the parameters you set. So I have hit OK. I have confirmed it. And now we have a ETH USDT reverse grid bot started. So here we are, and it shows us we are in negative profit, but that's because it had to market sell some ETH, and that amount is very small, so we're not really getting ripped off there. And that is how you start a reverse grid trading bot. How to set up a grid trading bot. So here I am in Pionex. We are going to select trade. And that brings us up to bot. So we want to pick a coin that we are bullish on and that we think is going to move sideways and upwards. So I'm going to select USDT since I have some USDT available. And let's pick Link. Chainlink. Long term, I think it's going to do well. So I want to set up a grid trading bot. Not financial advice, we are using this as an example. So a grid trading bot is ideal if the market is bullish and sideways. Well, at least if you think that's what's going to happen. Yes, I do. Hit create, and we can go with the AI strategy or a manual strategy. The AI strategy takes a 7-day back test of the APR, and it sets the price range for you. So it kind of makes the best decision, but there's no guarantee that's going to happen in the future. So I am going to set up an AI strategy, and let's see what happens. I will put 100 USDT into this trading strategy, and you can also see here that the minimum to start this up is 65.3829 USDT. So there are different minimums based on the coin and how the bots get set. So yes, we are going to put 100 USDT, or if we didn't want to use this AI strategy, we can copy the parameters to the manual settings. So we do that, and it shows us the recommended lower limit and the recommended upper limit, and it's going to set up 34 grids for us. Each grid profit will be between 0.42 and 0.52%. So we were able to copy the AI settings over the manual, and then we can adjust that depending on what we think is going to happen in the market. But since we are doing AI strategy and we want to keep it simple, I'm just going to hit create. And then it shows us the parameters confirmation. 96.89% of our funds are going to be used to buy a Link, and we're going to hold 3% worth of USDT. So, okay. Now it's starting up our crypto trading bot, and then we can dig into it by selecting detail at the lower right. It shows us we bought in at $15.13 up here. We have one buy order and a bunch of sell orders. Right now, it looks like the AI bot thinks we are bullish because it only set up one buy order and a bunch of sell orders over the current price. So we bought in at 15.13, and we have sell orders between 15.21 and 18.11. So it was back tested 7 days, and then we can just see what happens with this trading bot. Now, if you want to turn off a trading bot, that's easy to do. All we have to do is hit this power button. And then it says, are you sure you want to stop the Link USDT trading bot and you want to auto sell your Link into USDT? Since I'm currently holding a bunch of Link in my account because the trading bots bought it, I can either sell that Link back to USDT by hitting please sell, or if I don't want to sell it and if I just want to hold that Link, I select don't sell. Now, I am not going to do this, so to cancel, you hit discard. And this here is to share the details of your bot. We got a happy robot here and a profit of 0.28%. And we can release the profit from our grid. So if we gain some profit and we want to reinvest that into another bot, we can do that. And you just select just this bot or all grid trading bots. Now here is a BTC USDT grid trading bot that I've been running for 10 days. And I'm down 1.5% in USDT. That's pretty good considering that the markets have been sideways for a while. And if we wanted to look into the details of this bot, we can see that I bought in at 32,889. The current price is 31,355. So a loss is expected, but it has been cushioned by the trading bot. And I do have a lot of grid set up here because you can see a lot of buy orders and a lot of sell orders. So a total of 43 sell orders and 15 buy orders. It shows my transaction history in the past 24 hours, 8 trades, 91 total, an average of 8.27 per day, and then the parameters I set for this bot. So even though I haven't set the close bot price, I can also do that. I can set a stop loss and I can set a trigger price. Now, if you don't turn off these bots, it's okay too because you have a price range set. If the price goes beyond your price range, it's just gonna stop running because the price is outside the parameters you set. So you don't really have to worry about this long term unless the cryptocurrency you choose remains sideways for a very long time. And if it does remain sideways for a long time, you can expect a profit ideally, but profit is never guaranteed. And that's how you use the grid trading bot. So to recap, Pionex, awesome, very low fees, trading bots, no KYC, US users can use them and go through the KYC process. Interface is a little clunky. It takes a while to really get used to it. It might not be super intuitive for new users. Not all coins are available for withdrawal or deposit. Be careful for the ones where you can and just make sure you're using the right network. I trust Pionex. That MSB license really helps build my trust in them. I would not keep my coins there long term. If I can withdraw them, I'd rather have them in my own wallet or in a place that specializes in custodial services for cryptocurrency. And that's like Gemini, BlockFi, Coinbase. And if this video has been helpful for you, this is where I ask you to hit that like button. It helps me out, helps me make more videos, and let me know in the comments if you'll be using the trading bot and how you're doing. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.